So these beauties are cured sausage. I've made them myself together with a friend. And today it's time to crack one open to see if we're onto something and if we can eat it. But first we have to go back 4 weeks to see how it all started. So here's a 1-minute ASMR sequence on how to start making cured sausage. So I still have some water buffalo meat, so that's what I'm using. I'm also putting in some fat from the pigs. The buffalo meat is grinded once from before, but I did it once more with the smallest holes. And then I put it in this machine with knives to really chop it up and make a dough. There are a couple of ways to make cured sausage. Some use added bacteria, like in cheese making. And I know that someone uses an ancient method using nothing but salt. Then you really know what you're doing, because that could be fatal if you're doing it wrong. But since I want to live for now, I'm taking the safer route and I'm adding some nitrate. I haven't found a lot of recipes on the topic, but in my usual fashion, I'm just throwing stuff in there to see if we can make something that is good. Different spices, some wine and juice. I also tried a spice mix called Scandinavian Forest with juniper and all sorts of good stuff. At least it sounds good.
Lika mycket som det andra eller?
Ja, lika mycket.
Ja. Har du inte beställt väck?
In the process of making regular sausage from the previous video, I learned that operating the meat squeezer thing was a bit cumbersome, so I had my friend here to help. It is also his equipment I'm borrowing, and it was a lot easier than doing it by myself. These sausage covers are made of fiber and not animal intestines, so they don't break that easily. But there's a lot of pressure, and one of us could concentrate on filling the cover, while the other was in charge of meat distribution. And everything was much easier with 2 sets of hands. We assembled some 2x2s, and Armand had a gate with netting on it, so we put that on top. I also made some hooks from the much hated aluminum fence wire. And the temperature was about 15-16 degrees Celsius when we started, and we gradually lowered the temperature to 4 or 5. I used this fan for the first week just to have some circulation. And this is the result. Armand brought some string in different colors so that we can remember which one are which. Mine are water buffalo and pig. His are horse and pig and sheep and pig. I'm a little concerned about the shape on some of them. They have like dried a little uneven. The sausage that I'm used to eat buying in the store are completely round, while these have gotten an odd shape. And that can also mean that they are curing a bit differently. But I guess the best way to find out is to open one and see what's inside. And this is the yellow string, and that contains this. It smells like cured sausage. It's a lot darker on the outside. It's still a bit red on the inside, and that might mean that it doesn't dry evenly. And if the outside gets hard, the moist on the inside won't get out. And I've read somewhere to maybe sprinkle on some salt water to open up on the outside so that the moist on the inside gets out. So in order to get the moist out, I need to make it wet. But if it doesn't work, I can always use it as a baton. At least it looks like a cured sausage. There are a few air pockets, and I don't think they are supposed to be there. Maybe we didn't squeeze the meat in hard enough. I'm thinking that could lead to bacteria growth and not the good bacteria. But anyway, we need to taste it, and I've talked to my friends, and if I don't make it, they're gonna edit and release this video for me. But hopefully all goes well. I have talked to some people, and I wouldn't do this if I thought it was not relatively safe. We'll get the plastic off. You don't want to eat that. Victory! This is the taste. It has a great taste, a lot of spice, a bit too much on the Christmassy side of the spice. But what cured sausage goes, this is definitely, this is I'm a bit surprised, but this is actually very good.
Så skal vi pusse her. Ja, de skal.
Okay, so this is a saltwater solution with 3% salt, and I'll just spray it on, I guess. So that's that. I don't know if it has any effect or if I should do it every day. I should probably start to do it at the beginning when they were still fresh. But I mean, it can't hurt. So we'll see if this has an effect. I have also a couple of hams, cured hams. They have been hanging for a couple of months, and I will have them hanging at least for a more couple of months. I've started to get some white goo on here, some mold. So I'm not sure. I'll probably just spray these as well with the saltwater solution. Now these are just salted and dried. They did get one turn in the smoker house, not intentionally. I forgot them when I was smoking something else, but it has a slight smoky feel to it, but not all that much. Okay, so I'm gonna leave them for now. It looks like cured sausage and feels and smells and tastes like cured sausage, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna leave them there now for I don't know how long. They are edible right as they are, so I'm gonna bring one into the kitchen and start having my way at it. But the rest I'm gonna leave, and we're gonna check in on them from time to time and see how they develop. Next time I'm gonna cure some bacon, so hope to see you then. Toodaloo. Pew pew pew!